Yo, what's poppin'? I don't know if you can notice anything different at all. But yeah, I got a new mic because my old mic crapped out on me. That thing was like 70 bucks and I got it like a few months ago, but whatever. Yeah, the other day I uploaded some videos of me playing Tri-Brigade Zoodiac, but I'm not that good. So today I'm going to be showcasing a really strong Tri-Brigade Zoodiac player. ILB, good dude, super high rated. This match he's 1439. I don't know what he's currently at, but he's always like in the 14s, 15s. And yeah, let's just hop right in. I guess before that though, as always, if you like the video, hit me with a like, hit me with a sub. If you don't like the video, that's cool too. I still hope you have a good day. If you sub, hope you have a good day. If you don't sub, I hope you have a good day. And yeah, let's just do it. We got rock, paper, scissors. ILB loses the rock, paper, scissors, says something incomprehensible. And our opponent chooses to go first. We've got Nerval, Dinomischus, called by IDP and Nerval. So an okay hand. It would be better if this was a different Tri-Brigade, but opening 2 Tri-Brigades is never bad. 2 disruptions is good, and then some ash protection is always nice. So, yep. And our opponent, ILB, who opens Nerval, Ash Blossom, Needle Sealing. Really interesting tech card. I think it competes for a spot with Torrential Tribute, but it's kind of a personal preference thing. Rat and Fractal. So this hand is really strong. We've got a hand trap, 2 different Tri-Brigades, and Rat, which is the best Zoodiac to open. So we normal summon Nerval, link into Linkuriboh, which is an interesting choice. Most people have cut Linkuriboh for Almirage because Almirage can also get Kit off board, but the big benefit of Linkuriboh is if it's in the grave and you have a Nerval on board that you need to get rid of to search, he can eat it from the grave, so that's nice. Activate Nerve, Chain Ash, Chain Called By, make sure our search goes through, adds Karos. Activate Karos, pitching Nerval. It always feels so bad to me. Like, I know sometimes it's mandatory, like you got to do it, but when you have to pitch like a Nerval or a Kit and you can't, and you've already resolved their effects, like it just feels yucky to get rid of it and not be able to benefit from it, but that's what happens when you open 2 Nerval. So we activate Nerval Karos for 2, summon out Conductor. So we know he's playing the Simorg build. And I also know that ILB is not playing the Simorg build. He's playing the pure, I guess, whatever you want to call it. So it'll be a battle of the builds. We link into Simorg, discard Dinomischus, set Dinomischus, and I think personally I would have set IDP. We already have the protection for the barrier statue with the Linkuriboh, right? So what this back row is going to be for, should be for, is if barrier statue gets outed. If barrier statue gets outed, we want our strongest interruption. Our strongest interruption is definitely IDP. So I would have set Ice Dragons there, I think. I guess this could be good against, I don't know, whatever, like maybe Virtual World, right? Because they can summon wind monsters, but like if you could hit a face-up Qinglong or something, maybe that's right. I don't know. Anyway, end phase, summon out barrier and pass. So we top deck Tenki. We will activate Fractal, send Kit, send Nerval, add Karos, activate Tenki, adding Fractal. Normal summon Karos. I guess that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's probably good. I like having the Chaos in hand, because it's like the only Tri-Brigade that can summon itself, but Fractal gets us access to the second copy of Chaos, so I guess that works. Eats a Deinonymiscus. We set Needle Ceiling and pass. End phase, bring out Nerval and go ahead. So we go turn the statue to attack and poke, poke, poke. ILB is very patient here, not activating the Needle Ceiling until like in the battle phase, because there's not really a benefit. All it'll do is clear the Nerval, open up link zones, and let our opponent keep playing. So we set Imperm, and in the end phase, we activate Needle Ceiling. Nerval will add Fractal, and we pass turn. Main decking Alpha is really interesting. It is a really strong going second card, and it has some synergy with the engine. Just like if you summon it and it gets negated and destroyed, then it can be used to, with your other Tri-Brigades to summon another monster, or you can just pitch it going first with Chaos. So that's a good card. I like that. We summon out Rat effects, and Ram. Overlay Borbo poke for 100 damage. Overlay into Zeus, and we activate Zeus to send. You may as well chain Imperm, I guess. I don't know if he actually chained it, but I guess technically it looked like he chained Imperm, so this Tenki should still be on board, but it doesn't make that big of a difference. We activate Fractal, send Kit, send Nerval, add Chaos. Discard Alpha for Chaos. Chaos effect, 1, 2, 4, Blossom. Blossom, summon out Nerval in attack position. Do something illegal, because we can't, since we already activated the effect of Chaos, we can only link with Beast, Winged Beast, and Beast Warrior monsters. Zeus is not any of those. But it looks like we catch it, so that's good. That's really good. Yeah, it says unlocked. We link those two into a Rugal. Activate Nerval, for a double Dragon Lords. So we've got an interruption, we've got follow-up, like we've got everything we need. Top decks Cosmic and Scoop, because yeah, if they just normal summon the Fractal, you bounce it, and then what? You can't do anything, and then you're just going to lose all your life points next turn. So that's ILB playing through a Barrier Statue plus Link Karibo and a Trap. Game 2, we've got Trap Trick, Nerval, Deinonymiscus, Tenki, and Trap Trick. So opening double Trap Trick really sucks, but at least it can be Deinonymiscus fodder. And opening Tenki plus Nerval is really good. So it's like, I would say it's a pretty good hand. Like 4 good playable cards. Yeah, you have the Trap Trick, but you just pitch it with Deinonymiscus. And over here we have Revolt, which is the best card in the deck. Ash Blossom, Skullmeister, Desire Skullmeister. Skullmeister is a really interesting hand trap, because clearly it's good against this deck because of Nerval and Kit, but also it's like really good against Prank Kids. And it has other versatility, like even against Eldritch stuff. Yeah, it's an interesting hand trap in the meta. So we activate Tenki, gets hit with Ash Blossom, normal summon Nerval, go into Link Karibo. Nerval eats a Skullmeister, and then we are going to set 2 and pass. So, I mean, this Trap Trick would be much better if this was able to add the Fractal, because then we could turn, Fractal, send Kits, and whatever else, activate, and yeah, turn this into a Revolt, have an interruption and a bunch of follow-up, but that's not the case here. So for turn, we draw the Barrage. So we start off with Barrage, pop itself for a Ram. That could have eaten a Dinomischus, but yeah. Go into Borbo, go into battle phase and poke. Activate Dinomischus, and we don't activate the Borbo that has Ram. Yeah, when your opponent activates a trap card or effect that targets this card, i.e. Borbo, detach and negate. Fair enough. Still eats the interruption, and of course LB doesn't know this, but Trap Trick is, like, this set is completely dead, or at least right now, so rip the Desires, banish 10, and draw Needle Sealing Karos, which is very good, because we haven't normaled, but we only have one name, so yeah. We set the Karos, and set Needle Sealing, set Revolt, and pass. So that's pretty good. I mean, we don't have any interruptions right now other than Needle Sealing, but that's if DC for Days really pops off. But we know that he's not going to be able to because he only has one name. So we pass turn because, I mean, what would ILB set that Linkuriboh could actually run over? Yeah, so there's no point in like trying to attack. So flip Karos poke, activate the Linkuriboh, pass turn, draw Prosperity. I do not like Prosperity in this deck at all. I feel like the extra deck is so tight and every card is so valuable. I would much rather play Desires and risk banishing all of my Tri-Brigade cards because, yeah, I just really don't like Prosperity in this deck. Yeah, the extra deck is so tight, and it's even more tight with the Simorgh build. So, activate Prosperity, banish 6, and mill. That's not bad. I mean, Kit is really nice. Nerval's really nice. I guess I would probably add Nerval, pitch it with Karos, add. I think that's what I'd do. Add Kit. Kit works just fine too. So we put the other cards back. Activate Karos, discard Kit, excuse me, and that eats a Skullmeister. Skullmeister's going in. Karos for 2. And summon out Conductor. Conductor attack. Activate Revolt. This just gets us a couple bodies on board. Lets us go into Blossom. Also, very importantly, gets the Borbo Engrave so that we can have more material to link with. And then, boom, hits him with the Needle Sealing. Activate Blossom. There's no point in keeping that Dark Ruler, so that was a good sequence of events. But we finally have a live Trap Trick. And now DC 4 Days is going to be able to get some follow-up going. I know it wouldn't have really mattered, but couldn't he have activated Dinomischus and summoned itself out? I mean, it's an extra body and some damage, but... Anyway, poke for 23, and, I guess 24. I never realized this was a Beast Warrior. I guess I just thought it was a Beast. 20 should be 24. Normal summon, banish 2. Oh, right, because he just went Karos to send Kit. Kit ate the... Okay, cool. So we've got follow-up in the Shurag and interruption. But this is going to get nasty with tactics. Because, yeah, we normal summon Nerval, activate, and then we go activate talents and take the Fractal. Activate Fractal, banishing 2 for a Blossom. Activate Blossom, summon out Nerval, and then activate the Fractal. Oh, I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Fractal sent Kit, Kit sent Nerval, Nerval added Kit. And now we've got so many names in the grave to play with. Like, this is just not looking good for DC for days. Summon out Shurag, banish a Nerval, that's really strong. Summon out a Shurag of our own. Draw and put back, and then we just beat over everything. So, I mean, I don't know if there's really anything that DC for days can top deck here, because, I mean, yeah, there's just nothing, because like if it's a Tri-Brigade, we just activate Rugal to summon out a Tri-Brigade and proc the Omen effect. And if it's not, then you just lose. So top deck's called by and admits defeat. Gotta love seeing the GG. Like, it's so easy, just GG, bruh. Like, they just spent, let's see. They just spent 17 minutes together interacting. Say goodbye. Just say GG. Super easy. So yeah, that was the first match, and we have one more to go over. So we have our second match here. This is, I'm gonna call him Icer at 815 rating and a whole buttload of experience, versus again ILB at 1382 rating. We play rock paper scissors. 3 ties, I think. ILB wins the rock, paper, scissors and chooses to go first, of course. ILB has Ram, Barrage, Revolt, Fractal, and Tenki, so a whole lot of gas in this hand. It would be really hard to go second with this hand, but like free monster, this it can turn into a free monster, extra follow-up, surge, like a whole bunch of gas. And Icer has Boots, Kagemucha Knight, Boots, Torn Scale, and Stained Greaves. I don't really know Phantom Knights, but this seems like a decent hand. Like Torn Scales, and then Boots can special summon itself, Kagemucha can summon itself, and Greaves can summon itself, but that is all contingent on Torn Scales staying on the field. So we'll see how it goes. We activate Tenki. Tenki at Fractal. Oh yeah, I guess that's why. I was wondering why he didn't go for the rat play, but it's because Ram is in hand, as I just covered. Activate Fractal. Fractal send Kit, send Nerval, add Kit. Activate Kit. Banish 2. Summon out Warrior, Double Dragon Lords, God, I can't say that name, and set Revolt. So it's like a super inconspicuous board here. Basically, we're playing with a bounce, which is really strong, and then also this can turn into the Shurag. Like, if after we use the Dragon Lords and just send the Kit, that gets us 4 names in Grave and Banish, and then once we flip Revolt, then yeah, we get that non-targeting Banish, which is just chef's kiss. Normal summon Cloak, which is an okay card. This, I mean, I don't know about you, but that feels like way too many monsters in hand, and way too many cards that don't do anything going second. So, summon Torrent Scale, summon Kagemucha Knight, activate Lords, send Kit, that just as I was mentioning, Kit effect, send Nerval, and Scoop. I mean, there's nothing he could do because the whole hand was reliant on Torn Scale staying on board, and he just was not going to stay on board. Going on to game number 2, Icer chooses to go first. We've got Fogblade, Red Ice Fusion, Boots, Psychic Wielder, and Anti-Spell. So if you can get the Red Ice Fusion to stick, like Red Ice Fusion, like a Dragoon plus Fogblade and Spell Fragrance is like annoyingly strong. Like Monster Negate, Big Body, and a Omni Negate, and Fragrance. Like, Fragrance is crazy. And then ILB opens Dark Ruler no more, Alpha, Needle Sealing, Ash, and Lightning Storm. So Red Eyes Fusion is doing nothing. I don't know how this deck combos. Like, I don't know if they would choose to go like, oh no, it looks like we can't. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like the only play is going to be Red Eyes Fusion, and that's just going to eat an Ash. Needle Sealing is a really good card, as we discovered at the last match. Alpha is great going second. Alpha itself can out a Dragoon. People don't expect you to just summon Alpha and go to battle phase. So, yeah, let's see. So Red Eyes Fusion eats the Ash. Set. So, I mean, this isn't looking great. Top deck talents. And we go Lightning Storm. Let's see. They say I had something on standby. Drew, shuffled hand. It's ooh. If ILB would have just declared phases, Icer wouldn't have been able to get away with that. But since ILB didn't like explicitly declare that they're changing phases, a judge would probably side with Icer, even though that was a long time. And then, yeah, it was like an extra 11 seconds after he activated Lightning Storm, so. Declare your phases, boys and girls. So yeah, flips up the anti-spell, set 3, 4, and pass. Top deck Lancia. So, yeah. I don't know why he didn't just combo last turn, but we'll see. Flip summon special, going to Carabini. Cherubini effect, send Torn Scale. So this is just full combo, basically. Boots effect, add another Fog Blade. More interruptions is always nice. Torn Scale summon itself out. Torn Scale, discard the Fog Blade. Sanding Gloves. Link into Rusty. Rusty effect to set a Shade and send a Stained Greaves. Gloves effect, and that one, Foolishes, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Foolishes. Sends Cloak. Cloak, add Boots. Fog Blade, summon out Stained Greaves. Special summon Boots. Overlay. And we're going to activate the Rusty effect here. Roll the dice. Dice hits the talents. That probably wasn't going to do anything because most of these interactions are based off of the trap cards. Oh, and Dragoon, I guess. Oh, well, Dragoon's not going to get summoned. We already lost the Red Eyes Fusion. Break Sword effect. Pops the Dark Ruler and itself to summon out Boots and Stained Greaves. Oh, yeah, it was overlaid. Okay. Activate Shade and then get ultimately punished with the Needle Sealing. That feels so bad. I'd be mad. I'd be super salty. Go -3. Try to activate Boots, but he already activated Boots. And pass turn. So now we've got Lightning Storm that we can activate and strike, but no follow-up. So we activate Lightning Storm, set strike, pass. End phase, we're going to bring out the Rusty. Activate Rusty effect. What does he have in Grave? Yeah, you probably strike this. Because otherwise he gets another Torn Scales in Grave and can get a lot more advantage off of you. So yeah, you strike that. Yeah, so strike. And then that removes the Rusty. And if you're playing more than one Rusty, you're crazy. Normal summon Tour Guide summon out Sangan. I really like this interaction. It's so simple and just like turns Tour Guide into a Link 2 plus an interruption because it searches Ash or whatever hand trap you need. So poke. And Link into IP. Sangan, add Ash Blossom, and Boots to add Fogblade. Set Fogblade pass. So we've got basically one really strong interruption with Lancia, Ash Blossom is always nice, and then a Fog Blade. So doing okay. There's just not any follow-up. Like, it's all down to top decking. We get Kit, Special Summon Alpha, Alpha Effect, and that eats Fog Blade, which is fair enough. No names engraved. So normal summon Kit, and Alpha into Blossom. Activate Kit. I think you Ash the Kit, right? I don't know how big of a difference it makes, but at this point, you probably want ILB to have as few names in the grave to banish. So I think you Ash Blossom the Kit and not the Nerval. But I'm not sure. It's kind of a tough call. We go Battle Phase, Poke over IP, and pass. So we draw Phantom Knight's Wing, pass. Normal summon Rat, send Ram, Chakanine, bring out Ram, turn 2 of them into Rugal. This is always nice to get more follow-up. Hi dog, you're making so much noise. Yeah, there's the dog under the table there. So, sorry about that. Anyway, draw and put back for whatever reason. I bet he would have liked to just top deck that Tenki, but it's okay. Poke, but on Chakanine attack, we're going to activate Fog Blade to summon out any of them, just to make sure that ILB can't go into Zeus. Tiger Mortar, effect to attach Ram, Trident, and accidentally overlay. It's so annoying when that happens. Like, there's just so many clicks to fix it. Yeah, it's annoying. Trident effect and Chain Wings to protect the Stained Greaves. Set draw Sanctum. So I'm assuming they're not playing Scythe. It's just to get access to Lancia, would be my guess. Defense and set. So Rugal effect. This is just to get a get follow-up. Trident effect to pop. Gets banished because it was summoned off of this Fog Blade. Yes. Draw Karos. So this is looking good. Go into access code. Effect to gain 3k. Access code effect. Pop the Sanctum. Sanctum effect pops the access code. Activate Karos, pitch the Kit, summon itself. Kit mills, Nerval at Fractal. And on res, he says, drop Lancia. Battle Phase Poke. This is looking really good. Like, I don't know what Icer can top deck to get him back into the game, because like even Torn Scale is going to require a discard, and and he's gone through so many Phantom Knights. Like, yeah, it's looking kind of crusty. Top deck Called By. Summon out, activate Wings effects. Summon out Breaksword. Breaksword beat over. Set Called By pass. Top deck Desires. That's nice. Activate Desires, banish 10. Top deck Dark Ruler and Barrage. Let's see. I'm guessing, right, if Ram, Whiptail, and Rat are gone, I'm assuming he's not playing any more zoos, so that's just dead. But yeah, 2 dead cards, but it just doesn't matter. Normal summon Fractal. Fractal effect, banish 4. Summon out Shurag, effect to banish, and that's just GG. So yeah, I hope that was illustrative and like what the deck can do with a really competent pilot. Yeah, ILB, super cool guy, super high rated. I'm sure we can all learn a lot from him. So That's all I've got for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope the mic sounds good. I think it does, but I don't know anymore. Yeah, that's all I got. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.